Good morning, evening, afternoon. I'm Taylor Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Esoteric. Previously, I went down to the dungeon, met the Sage Leaf Lady. It was kind of awesome. And now I have a companion guy. He's my buddy. And we are going to figure out what's happening with the tea shop, find the witness, and also just do some exploring together because we are the best friends now. He doesn't know it, but we are. Also had a questing that happened that I need to investigate. Oh, it is completed. Circles where conflict. What does that mean? Take root. A dozen dwarves and an orc walk into a tavern. The orc turns to the tavern keeper and says, "Hey, give me a large one." The tavern keeper says, "Please, don't turn this into a joke." What's going on here? Let me continue. So the dwarves have struggled as a minority for decades. They deserve respect, nothing less. A joke never hurt anyone. The political struggle is never a joke. No, really, what's going on? You're divided, but the truth will be achieved. Whatever. Look, the gist of the story is the orc is hard at work improving this shitty little city. The dwarves are annoying and stupid. Got it? You believe for a second the orc wants the city to improve. This is some kind of debate, eh? The orc with the free striders, right? So she's with the good guys? The dwarves of Asgulist, that means they like poor people, thus making them the good guys. This is some kind of debate, eh? Kind way to put it. The revolutionary free strider will bring freedom, democracy, and riches to Norvik. Last part being the most poignant. Let us focus on each of those points, one at a time. Oh, come on. Freedom. Free striders would only focus on helping the rich and so on. Democracy. They do like that, but they're really corrupt also. Ridiculous. Riches. They might bring a lot of money into the city, but it's always going to the factory owners and already rich folks. Yeah, because they actually work. This is silly. Without free striders, you'd probably be a farmer. Who the fuck wants to be a farmer? Farming is good, healthy work. Don't change the subject. Do you two never shut up? Should I make a decision? I did say I would rather be on the poor people's side. I feel like I should make a decision here. Choose defeat. Yes, you must. Yes, you must retain the spirit to the Asgalian revolution. After completing a quest branch, you can allow it to take root in your mind. In doing this, you make a choice between available feats. Wisdom. Wisdom. Take a deep breath and stand up against the ever-growing wave of capitalism. You should choose Asgalian spirit and speech. With this feat, you restore 1 hit point for every hour that passes. Greed isn't so bad. To be able to unlock a better life for yourself. Who wouldn't want that? You should choose Money Talks. With this feat, you gain 50% more crowns on pickup. The thing is, as great as money is, I'd rather not constantly almost die, you know? It's kind of good to have the ability to heal a bit. It restores 1 hit point for every hour that passes. Every, of course, in-game hour, so that still comes in handy because I could just be doing stuff and try to avoid fighting. But Money Talks, I mean, I don't think it's worth it. And honestly, like I say, I'd rather have the poor people on my side than the rich people. And think of it this way, I'm trying to take over the whole world. So, I mean, that's irrelevant. I get all the money anyways. Yeah, I'll choose the healing. I was hoping like the money one would be like cooler, like able to haggle in shops or something like that. Like something, I mean, I guess getting more money for pickup is useful. But I think being able to haggle would be more worth it. You've chosen well. True harmony comes from being in tune with your fellow folk. I didn't choose that for the thing. I remember I'm choosing evil. Well, not necessarily evil. I just want to rule everything. And that doesn't mean I'm going to be bad when I do it. It just means I'm going to be doing it the way I want to. Which, who knows, might be bad for some people, might not be bad for other people. The Dwarven way is the good way. The egalitarian way. Feel like you've resolved some conflict in the world. Wait, did this door go to the... level advancement? I get to level up! Level 2 achieved. My ability score is +1. My hit points are +5. Awesome. My hit dice is +1. My first level spell slot is +1. Second level spell slots +1. Hell yeah. So my strength is now 10. My dexterity is now 12. My constitution is 10. My intelligence is 12. My wisdom is 8 still. My charisma is 14. But I guess all my ability is +1. So it will be 11, 13, 11, 13, 9, 15. Do I only get to choose one of them? I do only get to choose to increase one. I do feel like it's Constitution that does screw me up the most. So I'll choose select Constitution. That's so cool. Yeah, I think the river is where we're supposed to be going. Like, the docks. Sorry for the crunching noises. A long tunnel going towards the holes. No, it takes me to the holes. Wait, where's what's his face again? No, that's the wrong. I'm sure it'll tell me. Oh, it's going. Winding path leads outside to the what? Alright. Nope. I thought it went like up. A rough carving on the door says R and A. This is just some random apartment. I don't see why I can't go in. I'm the law. The markings on the door says Smee, son of Smee, son of Strongback. Oh, that's where Smee lives. Oh yeah, no, this is not. Normatory out of commission. And he did say he was down here, huh? Yeah, who are you? Freitas, human, earthfolk, chaotic, evil, level 5 noble. She is dressed in a fine silken robe like noblewoman. Her hair is short and coarse. The rebellious kind, but earthfolk nobility nonetheless. Why is she down here? Not many of her kind seek company of water lane workers and goblins. Hold on, you recognize her. This is Freitas Darrow, the daughter of the coin lord. What? And her intelligence is good. And her charisma is okay. Freydis, what are you doing here? The girl looks across the chasm. A noblewoman? That's a pretty expensive dress. Clear my throat loudly is what I'll do. She slowly turns her head towards you. Your name? You're loitering here, why? Where are we? What's your favorite color? What do you think I'm going to ask you? You're loitering here, why? Hi, I'm not doing this. Go away. How rude. Cool. You're very rude. Sure, now go away. Hold on a second. You're the daughter of the magistrate. Why are you skulking around in these parts? What do you know about the tea shop, mysterious woman? Why are you voting in... What are you voting in the election? I want to ask you some personal questions, but I have a feeling you won't respond in any meaningful way. This is all for now. Thank you, citizen. Hold on a second. You're the daughter of the magistrate. What are you doing here? What? No, I'm not. No, you are. I'm sure of it. She glares at you. And how exactly do you know that? I can see it on you. It's obvious. I have a deep insight into people, you know? She scoffs and looks exceedingly annoyed. But you can see it. You can see how she is worried. Why? You don't need to be scared. I'm here to help. Whatever trouble you're in, please tell me. Look, your dad is my boss. I'm just doing my duty. I really don't care. It's just my job to ask questions. Whatever trouble you're in, please tell me. The girl turns for the stairs. Stop bothering me. Gain experience plus 10. She storms away, keeping her head high. Interesting outcome. You sure pissed that strange lady off, but she acted real weird, didn't she? Okay, leave. Okay. I'm just looking for the tea house. Explosion. Want to view the sound? Oh, okay, yep. A note on the door says, opens at sundown. Democratic propaganda. Street sign says upper W view, lower W docks. did say it was in the lower area. Sign says we are closed for today. AR staff. I want to investigate the scene of the crime. This door looks promising. Corner house. You stand between a damp door on the cramped corner house. The wood is dark and swollen with the perpetual moisture of waterland. A layer of river mud and algae. No, someone here. No, yes. Knock on the door. You wrap your knuckles against the wood. Wait. Corner house. A moment passes. Then the sound of a heavy latch sliding. The door creaks open. A pair of bulbous eyes stare up at you. It is an Anaran. Anara. A fancy name for a frog folk, toad folk. You've heard they don't like those terms for some reason. Dressed in a tiny velvet smoking jacket. Quite distinguished despite the lack of pants. Are they supposed to be French? QS, what is this? Did they make the frog French? Ow! I risked tilting my head to say that. Did they make the frog French? We're gonna gloss over that. I am busy, très occupé. Just passing by. I wanted to introduce myself. I want to introduce myself. Monde? Why? Wait. He squints at your uniform. Are you, how do you say, le clergy? That doesn't sound like Earth's tongue. I'm the cleric, yes. More of a wizard, really, but sure. I'm here to see myself. I'm more of a wizard, really, but sure. Magician? He wrinkles his face. I don't know the difference. I don't care, frankly. A simpleton, how sad. The Honoran peeks his head out behind the door. Tu veux quoi? Charisma? Ask for contribution for your cause? For my cause. My cause is me. I'm my cause. Me is my cause. So I failed. I don't want to fail. I want my cause to not fail. Ready, hand over some good. Direct, perhaps too direct. The Anaran's eyes narrow. I'm gonna try that again. Pardon? You beg at my door? Espère de cochon? Sorry? I have some shards. I want to try that again. Yes. There we go. Just a smile. The kind of smile that opens wallets. Oh, and kiss his ass hard. My good sir, surely gentlemen of your stature, supports the arts or the holy cause? Ah, flattery. I'm so sorry. I apologize for my French. Oh, sorry. Very sorry. My ancestors would be disappointed. He signs his throat. He sighs. His throat pouch inflating slightly. I told you. You are charming. This is a new view. He reaches for something on the other side of the door. Take this now. Oh. He shoves a fancy bottle towards you. The door slams shut before you can say thank you or anything else. An item, concentrated rhubarb ale. The pinkish liquid inside swirls around. This is no small potion. This Anuran must be well connected. Potion, any magical substance ingested for temporary effect. Lovely. This'll make things much smoother. So you just really went and knocked on some stranger's door? Knock. A second level transmutation unlocks things. The definition of locked has been stretched over the centuries, but the spell works on most closed containers or entryways. Are you serious? It's a spell? Look, I'm not gonna knock on your method too much, but if you keep this up, we'll be done by 6 months after the election. And you didn't even ask about the tea shop at once. I didn't? Don't be so negative. You're right, let's just focus. I just had a feeling the door was important, was all. The goblin closes his eyes in a short, silent contemplation. And he says, maybe stick to les points d'interest, okay? That's funny, like that. That's funny, I like that. No, I did want to ask about the shop though. I got very distracted about greed. Oh no, the greed. Okay. I had a feeling he wouldn't know anything about the shop anyways. Okay, it really won't let me talk to it again. That's disappointing. This is making a sound, a strange sound. How strange? Trash bin. The trash inside this bin speaks to you. Don't fall for it. Look to Sneal. Open the trash can. When you look to Sneal, he gives you a nonchalant top shrug. It's Waterland. There's always something going on here. Okay. Okay, open the trash can. You lift it aside. Immediately you see something moving in the pile of shredded documents and old scraps of food. A pair of legs. Seamorth? Suddenly jumping out of the pile with a poof of moldy dust is a pine cone? A pine cone with limbs. Roar! Meow! Gained incense. It hands you some leaves with doing a strange, seemingly improvisational dance upon the trash. Wait, are you one of those? It didn't hand me trash and handed me incense. Wait, are you one of those? Before you are about to do anything about it, the little creature poofs away. Disgusting little creatures. Trash bin. As it fades, you see only trash. I've heard about those things, never seen them though. Why does he suddenly sound like he's a detective from an old Joe movie? But this is what he is now. We're sticking with it. What do you know about them? What do you know about them? Just that I read that in the paper. And now what Nissan goes about. And what Nissan goes about. They called Vatar or something. The Lamplighters Guild had a public spat with them a couple months back. He points to the lamp behind you. Apparently they messed with the everlasting lights. Not so everlasting then. That's not allowed. The city needs those lights. Yahoo? Oh, a freelancing gardener. She's at her office in the garden That's right, I took a bunch of stuff from her in the afternoons. Talk with her if you need any druid-type assistance. But yeah, I was saying, the Lamplighters. I get why they're mad, but I think they solved everything once the PCG got involved. PCG, the Pest Control Guild. Pest Control Guild. One of the oldest guilds in Norvig. They are supposed to keep monsters at bay and clean up any unwanted critters across the city. These days, they are so bogged down in requests from the citizens that the city, they usually have backlogs for months. And, they're supposed to be all over the garden, too. Not that I've ever seen one. Anyhow, they clearly seem to like you. Let's keep it like that. Look just now. Open the trash can. Just walk away. Now we got our thingy. Okay, what's this? Air stuff. None of them talk. Why don't any of you speak? And I hope I really didn't mess up by getting that potion. It's just talking to you again. Let's go. I'm stuck in a corner and corner stuck on me. What am I stuck on? I clearly cannot see. Seriously, why can't I talk to you guys? This one doesn't open until after the sun goes down. This is... oh. Stairs down to the bustling docks. Maybe I should go down to the docks? What's that? The Pongan to stuff is being said and I don't understand it. Top was asking trading company. Maybe they know something. Closed. What is this? Where are the things and the rest too? What's this? Some coin wishes never granted. Is there an option to take money out of that? Is that what that is? Griffin, you approach a ball of feather and wings and really, really sharp claws. A magnificent creature. Too bad he's clearly overfed. This is a griffin. It is somewhat intelligent, magical beast. Griffin, a famous magical beast of old demeanor. Terribly useful mounts used by those with the funds to support their breeding and taming, most famously by storm riders. Sturm riders, a group of highly skilled griffin riders. These days they're employed by several free cities of reeds. Storm Riders, a famous comic book series based on a merc group and reeds, known for their outlandish melodrama and love scenes. Almost got banned back when you were a kid. Sounds awesome. You require to speak with animals to communicate openly, of course. Griffin, you see a pool of drool forming underneath the open beak of the beast. Wait, look behind it. But there's an entrance to a warehouse on the other roof. If you want to get inside, you're going to have to get past this bad boy. The mythical beast snores gently before you. I don't even want to ask what the plan is here. Wisdom, wake the animal gently enough to understand while I can't speak to it. And wisdom is dumb. Can I do none of these things? Yes. Okay, I've come to a conclusion. I should not engage with this beast right now. Yes, so we're not engaging with the beast right now. And we will go on looking for the... Oh, you're in yellow? Where'd you get your outfit? I guess it's more of a green. Do you know where you can get colorful outfits like that, bro? Where one could find a store that sells that? But yeah, so we will see if we can find the guy. Free trade? Oh no. In the next episode. Until then, see you next time.